Ravens lead at 7-0.
Makes the score Ravens 7, Raiders nothing. Justin Tucker to kick off for Baltimore.
So let's try this again. After the kick return TD, here's yet another kickoff.
Takes this about 5 yards deep. And they'll get him down right around the 25, actually the 26 officially, so a net gain of 1 there. They're coming out with a jumbo package to start the drive. First rep of the game for Josh Jacobs. And he will lose yardage and be backed up to the 24. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
Nice play right there to stop him behind the line, but I want to see how this defense continues to play him here in the first half.
Yeah, we know, you know better than I, he has the ability to take over a game. So what do?
Yeah, I think you have to make sure that you bottle him in at varying levels, because if you crowd everyone to the line of scrimmage, if he breaks through, there's nothing but room to run.
So now an early 3rd and 10 here on their opening drive. And this effort will not get it done. He stopped well short of the first down at the 29. Only 2 yards, and it'll be a punt on their opening possession.
It's 4th down.
They do go for it. It's Carr. The find this big tight end over the middle. They'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. Not often do 4th down conversions result in 23 yards, but that's the case here. 1st down. So in Raven territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line. And he'll get this down only to about the 46. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down.
And 8 at the 46-yard line.
Again, they'll throw with Carr. And nearly an interception here on their opening drive. But instead, 3rd down. That his first incompletion after a 4-for-4 start.
Yeah, but they shouldn't back off from what they're doing. I like the play calling right out of the gate. I like the tone that they're setting. Keep going in that direction.
On 3rd down, here comes Jacobs. And the tackle going to be made at the 41 as they stop him a few yards short of the first. 5, but it'll lead to a 4th down.
It's 4th down.
They'll go for it. It's Carr. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And they'll end up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. That pickup goes for 25. What a flip of the script from 4th down to 1st.
So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10.
Counter play with Jacobs. And able to break 1 tackle, but then quickly brought down.
The ball carrier.
Give him 3 on 1st down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the Ravens' 13-yard line.
Carr. And that is caught. It's Ruggs. Touchdown, Vegas. Henry Ruggs there to make the grab. And the Raiders drive right down the field and score on the opening drive. Now for the extra point, Daniel Carlson. It's good, and we're all tied at 7 apiece.
That ties the game.
A tie game, first quarter, but still they're going to go with the onside kick.
For the Raiders.
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. Oh, it's loose, and the Raiders have it. I can't say that's something you see often, but it worked out for them. Tie game, they try to get the ball back, and they do.
You know, when I was a kid, my dad used to give me a lot of tales about this guy called Old Mo. I never knew who Old Mo was. Now I do. It's Old Momentum, and they want to keep riding it.
Old Mo. Is that a true story? Or?
True story.
Oh, I love your pops. On 1st and 10, here's Carr. And right away, he lost the football. But I think the Raiders are going to be able to hold on to it, yes. Able to fall on it, but look where they recovered it. That's a big loss.
A lot of bad news on that play for them, wasn't there? Lost the football, lost a lot of yardage, but I think the good news outweighs it. Able to retain possession. That was big for them.
Carr defers to Jacobs on the draw. And that didn't fool anybody. He's going to be dropped in the backfield. This will be a loss of 3, and now a much tougher 3rd down looming. These two teams all tied after 1. On 3rd and long, it's Carr. And that is incomplete.
And this is what you want to see from a defense. Give up an opening drive touchdown, that's fine. But how about them going back out there, recommitting themselves to the task at hand, and forcing a 3 and out, and giving the ball back to their offense.
On 4th down, A.J. Cole comes on to punt. This is taken at about the 14. A very good return that time. 18 yards. And the Ravens will take over.
At their own 32-yard line.
Jackson and the Ravens come up now 1st and 10 at about the 32. Gets around him. Fights through, and now... And they get it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done. A big-time gain there on the keeper, using his legs to hurt him. 1st down. And he'll lose yardage here, back at the 41. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 41-yard line.
And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage on the play back at the 46. That's going to go down as a loss of 5, and it brings up 3rd down. Really in a hole here, 3rd and 17 following the 2 negative plays. And almost picked off. I guess the good news for them now, it's 4th down.
That was an interesting look there, because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them, and I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
On is the punter, Cook, who sends it away. Look out with the lights, and he muffs it. But fortunately, he's able to recover his own fumble. That could have been trouble.
You rarely call your punter a weapon, but he certainly was there. How about that? Pinning him down at the 1-yard line and helping out the defense in a big way. I'm telling you what, if I'm a defensive coordinator, I might be thinking safety right now.
In his own end zone, it's Carr. He's going to hit his man out of the backfield, complete. And nothing but daylight ahead. And he finally goes out of bounds across the opposite 40. A big play there on the catch and run. 63 yards. They show run with 3 tight ends here on 1st down. Carr now to throw. And he's going to find his man out of the backfield.
backfield. That's complete. That one unable to develop, never got going. A loss of a couple, and it's second down.
At the Ravens' 39-yard line.
Carr completes it. It'll be a gain of 9, and that'll bring up a third down.
Oh, I came to my feet on that one. I thought he was getting close to breaking that one big, but in the end, give some credit to the defense, finding a way to get to him and forcing a third down.
In need of a conversion on third down. They had the big play to start the drive. Not much sense. Now Carr again. Able to find Waller. That's complete. And finally down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a first and goal. And they've got 3 tight ends here on first and goal to add some extra mass. Here's Jacobs. And he'll be stopped just outside the 5 at the 6. Only a yard that time, second and goal. The 6-yard line, the line of scrimmage on second and goal. One more time with Jacobs. And a minuscule gain of maybe a yard from the 6 to the 5. A big play forthcoming. Here's third and goal.
1 yard on the play. It's now third and goal.
Carr going to throw. That's complete right around the 8. And they'll get him down about 3 yards short of the first.
There's another example that playing football isn't strictly being physical. You've got to think as well. Nice job reading his keys by the linebacker and going out in the open space. When they dumped it to the back, he was able to make the play and stop him short of the goal line.
Now, a field goal would break the tie, but look at this. Instead, they're going to go for it on fourth and goal. And he's over the line and in for a Raider touchdown. From 3 yards out, and the Raiders have taken the lead. So the touchdown there, and that play, the tap pass, so simple, Charles, on the face of it, but what makes it so difficult for defenses to stop?
I think it's the precision and the quickness in which the play occurs, because the snap gets to the quarterback. He's essentially playing volleyball with it, just immediately just shoveling it forward. And when that receiver is at a full head of steam, if you don't take the edge away, he's got a chance to get to the corner and get upfield. If you take the edge away, that's your chance to disrupt that play.
And no disruption there, that's for sure, as it winds up 6 points. Baltimore with good starting field position as they come up first and 10, just shy of midfield at the 49. From the gun, Jackson flushed out right. And he was hit as he threw it there, and it forces it incomplete.
They certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
Again on second and 10, it's Jackson. He's going deep for Brown. And that will be caught. Touchdown, Ravens. It's Hollywood Brown.
Marquise Brown.
Hollywood, Marquise Brown, as the first half is winding down. And the Ravens point away from tying the football game.
Good.
Tucker able to connect on the extra point. And we've got a tie game here in a back-and-forth first half. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. Fielded near the back of the end zone. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And the ball backed way up. So thinking with this amount of time on the clock, probably just sit on it, and we'll see these two teams go to the lockers.
Yeah, I don't think you want to overthink it in this situation. Either side of the ball. Just go ahead and finish up the half and get on out and talk about it.
Looking for his running back, and he's got him. And he works it across the 25 before being tackled. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. Throwing on first down is Carr. Eluding the pressure right. And his throw's going to be incomplete. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. And ready to get the party started for the second half. It was an even first half, all tied on the scoreboard. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken. The Las Vegas offense ready to start this next drive. First half showed us some pretty good offense. Tie game, we'll see what the second half brings.
And it'll be interesting because I think both sides feel pretty good about what their offenses are doing. Got to wonder what adjustments are being made defensively to try and get a spark and maybe slow down the other side.
But here, do you change up anything on this opening drive?
Not offensively, you don't. You got everything going your way. You've probably prepared for maybe some change-ups you might expect, but overall, you like what your game plan's showing you.
Well, left side, a completion to his tight end, and he'll be brought down right around the 37. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
That was a route run not just with dexterity, but with intelligence. Found the hole in the zone, made sure the quarterback saw him, and was able to make the sure catch and flip the down marker back to 1.
Carr with a play fake to Jacobs. And he'll find Moreau here. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. A pickup of 10, and it's enough for a Las Vegas first down.
You don't always expect tight ends to be big in terms of run after the catch, but after that play, he joins a growing band of players that's putting that stereotype right on its ear.
They fake the handoff. Now Carr. And he finds a man with a crossing route. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right at a yard.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up second and a yard at the 44-yard line.
They'll employ the jumbo set now on 2nd and 1. Carr going to give it to Jacobs. And he's going to get stopped up quickly. Give him a yard down to the 43.
Sometimes with the running game, you've just got to stick with it. Look, it's the third quarter, no time to panic. But that also doesn't mean you just do it the same way you've been doing it the entire ball game. Maybe change up some blocking assignments or run a few different plays, but stay with the overall essence of the running game.
Now a play fake. Carr. Able to complete it to Moreau. And he'll go out of bounds after taking a little further down inside the 40. Move the chains, a gain of 7 on 3rd down. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Here's a handoff to Jacobs. And he won't get much. Maybe a couple. Down inside the 35 to the 34.
Well, they certainly had success throwing the ball on this drive and not as much running it as we just saw once again on that last play. Stopped after a very short gain. But I wouldn't abandon the run totally because otherwise, pass rushers just tee off on your quarterback. Makes it very, very difficult for him in that situation.
stay on the ground with Jacobs. 4 yards on the pickup there as it'll leave him with a third and about 4 more for a first. Now, they struggled to get him rolling on the ground in the first half, and that's sort of continuing here in the third quarter.
Yeah, but I don't think it's time to abandon the running game. I would say keep feeding the horse, and I believe he'll eventually reward them, especially as we get deeper in the game.
Third down, Jacobs. And he's going to get this one down to the 30. It's a 47-yard field goal try from here, but instead they're going to opt to go for it on 4th down. Back now in Las Vegas. Welcome back, everybody. All square, 14 apiece to score as we get ready for the 4th quarter. They go with Jacobs. And he's able to get the first here as he's taken down at the 25. A solid pickup of 5 and a very solid 4th down conversion. And defensively, pure frustration. Here's Jacobs on 1st and 10. And give him about 3 as he gets it down to the 22-yard line. Seems pretty obvious defensively a key was stopping the run game. How have they done it so successfully?
To me, it seems that these guys really did a nice job of paying attention during the scouting report meeting. And you know, Brandon, when they do those, they talk about the top plays that these guys like to run. The best runs for the top running back, those are the ones you focus on and want to take away. And they've done that pretty successfully in this game.
3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. Play action. Now it's Carr. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off at the 16. And he's able to get it back to the 33-yard line. I thought they were going to break the tie. The defense had other plans. They were already in field goal range. But boom, an interception.
I don't know if this was a case of being a little bit too greedy with the opportunity to put points on the board. But give credit to the guys on the defensive side. Hung in there, battled, and made a key play.
And he'll get this one up to about the 39 here. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
Brings up 2nd and 4.
Ingram again. Jackson, option right. And able to get a couple as he's across the 40 to the 41. This is 3rd and 2. Maybe the biggest play in this football game. They'll try to run for the first with Ingram. And he's taken down at the 43, but not before picking up the first.
No, partner, none of these runs individually have added up to a whole lot.
Now, 3 plays, all 3 short runs, but together a first down.
Yeah, it's amazing how the narrative changes when you string them together.
He will go out right near the 35-yard line. An excellent run of 22 yards on the keeper and also a first down. So here's a 1st and 10 now in Raider territory at the 35-yard line. Stepping up, he'll try and run. Fighting his way down to about the 35-yard line. Only a yard on the keeper, and it'll be 2nd down. Getting down to the good stuff. All tied with 2 minutes remaining on EA Sports. So it's Raven football here as we welcome you back. They've got a 2nd down now as they search for a score to break this tie. On 2nd down, Ingram. Only a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 3rd down. And now right out of the 2-minute break, we'll get a timeout used defensively with 1:56 to go.
3rd down.
Throwing now is Jackson. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. The Ravens get a new set of downs, give him 17 on that pickup. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. Now a handoff to Ingram. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. He was brought down by Malik Collins.
I like it. I like the call. Still an opportunity to run the football and chew up a little more time off the clock.
The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. A 12-yard touchdown run. And the Ravens have broken the tie.
Now, this defense, so many things to worry about in the red zone area, but you'd have to almost think that Lamar Jackson running the football, that might be number one.
It should be number one. And in this portion of the field where things shrink a little bit because the receivers can't run past anyone because they'll run out of real estate, you should have eyes on Lamar Jackson when the ball is snapped and try to keep him back in the pocket.
Yeah, I don't think that they were surprised he was running it there. They just couldn't stop him, and he ends up in the end zone.
Fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
The Raiders take over first and
the offense for Las Vegas about set to begin the drive. They're down here in a one-score game, but the time, it's a factor, but it's not a huge factor right now, is it?
It's really not, because this amount of time gives them a chance to run their offense, to go through play sequences. And this is what they work on every week in practice, usually on a Friday. They go over this type of a situation, late game situation. What are we going to do when we have the opportunity? They've called these plays a bunch of times. Now's their chance to execute them.
They have the opportunity now. Here's the execution. And he's upended at the 33 following a good pickup of 8. That'll leave them with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there.
Got his connection complete to Ruggs.
Now the Raiders going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with 37 seconds to play.
1st and 10, and they've got 3 tight ends out there. A jumbo package look.
On play action, it's Carr. And a crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked up by Marlon Humphrey. And to the 40-yard line, that's where the return stops.
Well, they needed the touchdown and the 2-point conversion, but they're not going to get a shot at either. This is a great play here defensively, Brandon, and at a time that they sorely needed one. And that could be enough to help get them out of here with a victory.
And that'll hurt the average a bit, as this time they're able to get him behind the line. Now the Raiders going to burn their 3rd and final timeout, as they'll stop it with 27 seconds showing on the clock.
38-yard line.
He's going to run again, finding some room at midfield. And he'll get out of bounds just shy of the 40. A gain there of 21 yards.
First down.
Nifty juke there.
Not much fun for a guy trying to tackle.
And he's going to get this one down to the edge of the red zone. And now with 4 seconds left, we get a timeout call.
Gain of 21 yards. First down, Baltimore.
He's going to keep it again. And he'll be taken down here, and that is how this one is going to come to an end.
Score, Ravens 22, Raiders 14.